Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is NHM and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin and what's going on with Bitcoin and where the hell are we going? Are we going up or down? Let's see in this video. First off, I'm going to start by taking a look at the chart of Bitcoin as usual. And we're going to analyze it from a macro scale, from a long-term perspective, and then we're going to go into a bit shorter perspective. And I want to tell you the reason why I think we have a good sign that Bitcoin may be going up from here. Now let's start by taking a look at the weekly chart. Let me remove the drawings and let's look at it just from price action perspective. Now, as we said before, we went up to a top and now we are staying right here at this level, which is playing as a very good support so far. We would dip below it, we bought back, and then once again, and we're holding pretty well. And now taking a look at the candle, which is the candles that we see right here, many of them are actually bullish candles. So these individual candlesticks that you see right here can indicate different patterns. Some of them can tell you that the price action is bullish, others can tell you that they're actually bearish. And now let me show you a few examples of a few different candlesticks. For example, you take a look at bullish candles. We have this one, which is a huge green body. It's actually the most bullish. The second most bullish is this one. The normal bullish is that one, which is a good body with some wicks. So what this means basically is that the price dropped down all the way down here and then people bought back up. The buy pressure was extremely strong that the bulls won and the candle closed above where it actually opened. So the candle opens here, the price was pushed down, then it was pushed up all the way up to here, and then it closed above the open of the candle. This one is normal bullish, this one is neutral bullish, and this one is the least bullish. Now, if you take a look at what we have right here, we have this one right there, which is the least bullish, but however, that being said, it's actually bullish. This one is actually neutral bullish, which is also not bad. This one is actually very bullish. As we said, the candle opened right there, it dropped all the way down here, then got bought up, and then went up here, and then went down there and closed right here. And then we got some bearish candles. This one, I prefer if this was green, so it would be more bullish, but this one is also bullish. This I don't like, but we still have 6 days and 7 hours since this is actually the weekly candle. Now let's go into a smaller time frame and take a look at the daily chart and take a look at what's going on. And as you can see, we are making higher lows and higher highs, and we made a higher low right here. However, we just made somewhat of a lower high if this closes like that in 6 hours. Who knows, it might get bought up. It would be amazing if we see buy pressure and then it closes about 35k. We're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen with that. But guys, for now, I believe the danger is, I don't want to say it's over, but for now, the danger is postponed. And the reason for that is because we're out of the danger zone, which is the 30 to 28k, or let's say 31k to 28k region. When we are clear of that, I feel a bit more comfortable that we might see some upside. However, what we also can see is consolidation, where this goes up and down until it breaks either up or it can even break down. But only time will tell what may happen. But I do believe that if we consolidate, I think we are gonna break up. And the reason I believe that is because of this. If you take a look, it says Bitcoin exchange supply hits a 6-month low as accumulation continues. Let me explain. So they published this photo on a tweet that someone tweeted. It's a tweet by Sentiment, and this basically shows a chart of the Bitcoin supply that is on exchanges, on Binance, on Coinbase, on Kucoin, on all of those exchanges where you can buy and sell, and how the price of Bitcoin moves compared to the amount of Bitcoins that are stored on exchanges and not on cold storages or offline. And we just reached an all-time low. So basically the green line is the price of Bitcoin, which is about 34k right now, and the gray line is, or the beige line, it is the amount of Bitcoins that are stored on exchanges. Now, what happens when the amount of Bitcoins on exchanges drop means that people are actually taking out Bitcoin and putting them on cold storages. And basically when you put your Bitcoins in cold storage, you are trying to hold them for a longer period of time and not sell them, because you can't sell your Bitcoins when they are on cold storage. You're going to have to actually transfer them to an exchange, and then from there you can sell them or trade them to other coins. Notice how as the amount of Bitcoins that go to exchanges go up, the price of Bitcoin falls. And that is understandable because either one of two things can happen. Either people are taking profits and moving from just moving from Bitcoin to US dollars, or people are transferring money from Bitcoin to other assets and going into Ethereum or other altcoins basically. So having the number of Bitcoins on exchanges right here at an all-time low is a very good sign, because notice ever since this was low right here, ever since the price was been going up until we peaked and then started going down. So back in mid-May, I would say about 15th of May or so, we saw the highest amount of Bitcoins on exchanges, and here's where we saw altcoins pop up as well. Altcoins did somewhat of a good move, and then the whole market started dropping because, well, everything follows where Bitcoin goes. But mainly, guys, the whole idea behind this is the higher the amount of Bitcoin stored on exchanges, the more risky it's going to be, and the more possibility of people selling when they have their Bitcoins on exchanges. But when we have them in cold storages, it's usually a good sign that people are less fearful. They're buying and accumulating and keeping those Bitcoins, and they're not willing to sell anytime soon. It also means that we have less Bitcoin on exchanges to be sold, which is not going to drive the price down. So when people move their Bitcoins into cold storages, basically the supply on exchanges is decreasing and it's almost getting dried out. And as you know, when demand is still high and supply decreases, this drives the price up, which is a great sign for Bitcoin. And that's what I think. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. And if you want to check out my live trades and what I'm holding and when I'm actually selling and buying, you can actually check the link below for my Patreon. It also helps support the channel tremendously. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.